We're back and you're tuned into the Las Vegas Death Fest pre-show here on the Metal Magdalene with Jet. And we have another guest with us. We have Kyle Christman of Sarcophagy. Welcome to the show, Kyle.
Hey, it's good to be back on the show again. Thank you for having me.
So, Kyle, most of us know you, of course, as a drummer in Gorgasm, but tell people a little history on Sarcophagy.
Oh, let's see. Where do I start? Actually, it's kind of the way that the Gorgasm lineup that we have now kind of got established was guys that were from Sarcophagy and Human Filleted and stuff back in the day. And Anthony Voigt, who actually has just announced that he's leaving Gorgasm, he's not leaving Sarcophagy because that's it's like his baby. He founded it, and it doesn't really take as much time and, you know, traveling and everything. But it was his band. And as a kid, they were one of the only death metal bands that were in the area, like one of two, maybe three. And growing up, I kind of looked up to them and followed them. And then they split up, and years later, we kind of resurrected it. Me, Tony, and Ryan Saylor, who wasn't originally in the band, but he came with the other original members, Anthony and Aaron Magee, and then for the album, Willie Rizzo came back and he recorded a lot of the guitars and the leads and stuff on the album as well. But we just decided, you know, back in the day, in the 90s, they did these two demos, and they never really got put out the way they were intended to. And we just decided, hey, let's go record this and just give it the production and everything that we always wanted it to do, and then we were just going to leave it. And then, you know, it just went over so well, and it's so much fun and stuff, we just kind of decided to keep with it.
And so what do you guys got going on there now? Are you still recording, still writing stuff?
We're writing. Yeah, we've got about 3 new songs written so far. We got a couple new guys came into the band with us who are really, really eager, and we've been writing a lot of stuff, just getting together as much as possible. And we just played a show last weekend in Garrett, which is near Fort Wayne, and kind of preparing for the Vegas Death Fest coming up, and the Chicago Domination Fest as well. We're going to be playing that. So, yeah, I mean, we're just kind of, you know, not super busy with shows, just kind of some fun one-off fests here and there, no touring or nothing like that, mainly just writing and, yeah, just having fun with it.
Well, that's what makes it kind of nice, you know, when you don't put too much commitments, because then that starts to get a little stressful and you have to meet all kinds of schedules and everything. So it's kind of a, you know, more relaxed atmosphere for you, I would assume.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's why, you know, Tony said he's going to have to hang it up for Gorgasm, because he just, with work, and he can't really tour and stuff too much. He just wants to focus on family, and with Sarcophagy he can still just kind of, you know, leisure. We can get together a couple times a month and play a show every few months or whatever, and it doesn't really have to be any more than that. Gorgasm demands a little more than, well, quite a bit more than that.
So, you know, here you guys are going off to play the Las Vegas Death Fest. Now, have you played that fest with any of your other bands?
Yeah, actually, Gorgasm played it. I'm trying to think, it wasn't last year, was it? I think it was the year before last that we played Vegas. And it was an absolute freaking blast. I mean, one of the funnest fests that I've played. Definitely one of the best ones that I've played in the States, for sure.
And what guys are you playing at what day are you guys playing, Kyle?
We play Saturday, and I'm not 100% sure on the time. I know that I think it's somewhere like mid-evening, I think 8-ish or something like that.
And are you guys going to stay for the whole thing?
Yeah, I plan to. I plan to get there and enjoy the first part of it, and then play the final night and have some drinks and try to be drunk for the plane ride home.
And are you looking forward to seeing anybody in particular at this fest?
Man, it's so hard to name any of them. I mean, all of them are just, so many people are just such good friends, and so many killer bands and stuff. It's just, the whole thing is just, it's going to be, you know, a total experience. So I probably will go home and not even remember a certain performance because I'll be drunk the whole damn time.
At least you're going to have, hey, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, so you don't have to.
Right. That's what they say.
And Kyle, what's the best place for people to find out more about the band?
They can look us up on Facebook. We've got an official band page on there. Pretty much the typical deal. All of our stuff you can find on YouTube if anybody wants to listen to it. The full album of The Summoning is on there, and the old demos are even on there, and a lot of live recordings and stuff too have even surfaced. So even ones from back in the early 90s and stuff are on there. People have put from VHS onto, you know, digital and uploaded them, so they can check out a lot of stuff.
All right, well, there you guys go. You could go check out the band over on their Facebook page, and you could check them out live at the Las Vegas Death Fest. And Kyle, thank you so much for coming on the show, and have a great time at the fest, if you can remember it.
Yeah, thanks so much for having me back again. I appreciate it.